All right, host Eric here with Nick. We've been recording a couple things. It's not been the most TE minded of recording sessions because I like to keep these things on topic and pretty brief. Good size links for viewers. Anyway, I'll move right along so we don't waste your time. The question today is, what is Nick's type? I'm curious about it as well. Something I've thought about quite a bit, actually. Surprisingly, I've thought about it over the course of the last few months. I must have thought about Nick's type a million fucking times because he is a bit of a conundrum. The real reason why he's a conundrum is because his TI doesn't seem up to ENTP snuff, frankly. And also I'd say he's obviously very NE in my opinion, and very NESI 1-4. I see him as a 1-4. So you might say, well, maybe he's an ENFP. But I've never met anybody with more polar FI in my life. So I know he's got polar FI. He has to. He genuinely seems to not even have the fucking slightest idea what it means to have an introverted feeling valuing of somebody. I know he does it, but it's like, this is what it means to be polar, right? I do it. I have to experience those feelings now, and I'm able to go, aha, that's it. I caught it again. I felt it again. Probably only when it's super strong or something. But he's having those feelings too, and he's just not noticing them because he doesn't realize, well, it couldn't possibly be something that pointless and insignificant. But it is that thing. So when you find it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's literally just a feeling in your body that's like a warm, like, I like you feeling. We immediately reflexively repress it because I don't know why. Mine's more loosed up than most ENTPs because I've been trying to loose it up for a while. Anyway, yeah, that's the thing about the FI though, is you have no fucking clue what a feeling is. Every time I hear you talk about it, you're saying something that's patently wrong about it, and I don't know everything about feelings, but I know what it's not almost always, and it's not the thing that Nick thinks it is. So, sir or madam, as you can tell, Nick has graciously agreed to diagnose your problem. This thing you call love is merely a chemical disorder in the body. We'll cure that right up. Okay. Anyway, yeah, fine, Nick. I'm not disputing that. Okay, nobody's disputing that there's brain chemistry involved in emotional experience. So, the thing is, what then do we do with Nick with the fact that he seems to understand things' values, comparing them against outcomes rather than consistencies? He seems to be a TE user, not a TI user. This is the thing that throws me for a big fucking loop. Because my most relied upon typing metric is argumentation style, argumentation habit, manner of warranting things. It gives me an advantage over other people typing. If I'm taking the typing seriously and I'm not just fucking around, or you give me a block of time to do it, I will tell you what type that person is, and I'll be able to warrant it well because people's argumentation styles reveal all kinds of shit they don't intend to reveal because most people don't argue by picking from a set of possible arguments they could make. They argue by making the only argument that comes to mind. Most people are like that. ENTPs aren't like that, but most people are. So, and what people don't understand is they can't not argue. It's impossible. So, for example, when Chicky Poo, motherfucker, was trying to avoid being typed, she was making terrible arguments all the time because that is preferring that as an argument in itself. All right, so Nick, on the other hand, he doesn't necessarily get bogged down in the terribleness of not doing avoidance. He doesn't get bogged down in the terribleness of avoidance as much. In fact, he seems to have gotten over avoidance entirely. He used to be avoidant. This is proof of growth. When I think back at the beginning, you were way more avoidant of critique than you are now. Now you're almost critique seeking. So that to me is incredible growth. And I mean, it doesn't mean his behavior changes. If anything, his behavior has gotten worse lately. but But yeah, there's a TE quality to him that I don't know what to make of because, like, well, for example, he's making this happen. He likes to make shit happen when he feels as though a connection is fading or something, or I don't know. He makes shit happen when he sees an opportunity to put people together in a way that causes shit to happen. He tries to do so. He gets me to do shit like download an app. Nobody ever gets me to download an app, you know? Because I don't like to do things. I guess. So in that regard, it's kind of more SE, too. This may be an Enneagram variant or something. I'm not sure, but well, okay. Well, because I've seen you follow through on little mini plans a lot of times. You got SE like I got SE. And not like Taylor has it. Like I have my own variety of strong SE. It's this, really. It's doing all this shit. I mean, if you think about all the stuff I've done, all the tasks I've executed, it's enormous. But is it actually executing things that have been decided is the question. And the answer is yeah, but I try to immediafy SE. So it's never acting on things that have been decided a while ago. I decided it a millisecond ago. Hello, stranger. Hello, minicam. PS minicam. Minicam. Yes, I can hear you. And right now, we are making a video. We're in the middle of making a video here. So, about Nick's type. If you watch any videos of Nick or know anything about Nick or have any opinion about it, please do chime in. If you don't know, we'll be at this for another 5 minutes or so. Nick, do you view yourself as motivated more by outcomes or by correctness? Okay. So Nick answers correctness, but every time he tries to talk to me, pretty much, he'll say, "What do you want, Eric?" He wants to know what the outcome is that he's trying to achieve. So, I don't know. I see him as kind of TE. I'm going to stop this video and start a new one and talk to Homie here.